Okay, so we're kind of drawing towards the end now of this series of very quick fire, rapid videos. The next phase is, so I've told you in a way all the theory. Now let's start to talk about the practice. What's this going to look like? What's it actually going to involve? So this morning when I woke up, I got out of my bed, which is actually a sofa. Not because there's a problem with me and my wife, by the way. I'm not in the doghouse. I've not been kicked out. This is just where I sleep. Um, Story for another time. But anyway, I got out of my bed or my sofa and I did 20 push-ups. And then I went to the other sofa and I did a number of pistols, one-legged squats. I attempted them anyway. Um, and I just started the day on purpose. Like I woke up and I meant it. So I woke up at 4:30. This is it's not normal for me when I don't have direction and purpose, but it's normal for me when I have direction and purpose to go to sleep at about 9 or 10 and wake up at 4, sometimes 3. Just because I can't wait to wake up and I want to be awake. I'm gonna pray. That's where it's all going to start. The prayer of a righteous person. It's powerful and effective. I've worked and wrestled and battled for so long to be righteous. I now have come to a point that I wonder, have I found it? Am I there? So I want to pray. And in the next video, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just do a prayer video. I want to pray, and I really believe, and I can feel it. I'm like, these prayers, I believe there's power. There's power in them when I ask from the right motives. But I also believe that it's going to be the start of a whole new journey. Talking about different milestones. Say if one milestone was coming to a point of being righteous. Well, that's glory. And you know how I dislike this vague journey of we'll never get there. It's either all or nothing. We've got everything already, all, because we're saved, so we're automatically righteous, or we've got nothing at all because we won't be righteous until after we die. So I find that very uninspiring. And the journey being this hazy journey from, we'll always be sinful, but, gradually over time we'll get less sinful. So rather than a journey from glory to glory, what you've got is a journey from sinful to less sinful. And that to me just isn't the picture painted for us in scripture. It just isn't. So if coming to a point of being pure is glorious, which I think it is. I think that's pretty epic. It's glorious. What's the next phase? Jesus, he was filled with the Spirit before he went into the desert to be tempted by the devil for 40 days. And then he came out filled with in the power of the Spirit. And I remember someone pointing that out and me thinking, yeah, that's like he went from one milestone, one place of glory to the next place of glory, where it was already glorious. But then it became even more glorious when he was filled in with the power of the Spirit. And then there are places where it said the Son of Man had not yet been glorified. In other words, there was yet more glory up ahead, which was after he'd risen to life. So that's the question for me. I think I've only just begun the journey, and that most people, and this is again the pastor, the pastor Stevie P is over there cringing, but most people, I think most Christians haven't even started. We've not even started yet. We've not found our first glory. We've not got there. We've not begun. If we're on a journey from sinful to less sinful, we've not started, because that's not the journey from glory to glory, as far as I'm concerned. So, I'm keen to find out what's next, and I think it has to start with prayer. And it definitely will involve a journey, and there definitely will be struggles. And my prayers might not be very effective to start with, but I feel like I'm at last in a place to start. In the next video, I'll tell you a little bit about my actual routine, what I'm going to be doing. And then in my final video, I think I'm going to pray. Thank you.